exposure.
Greetings and
Most welcome.
salutations.
Oh, hello,
Hello,
there.
everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Bound and Broken Coast of Soul. Brought to you by
Yes.
Milton Bradley.
A family company.
I didn't say it this
Allegedly.
time.
Not affiliated with the Olympics.
Allegedly associated with the Olympics.
Hey, listen,
Allegedly.
Essie can't correct me when she's playing a pale
Allegedly.
city elf.
Oof.
Oh.
Looks at camera.
A big oof.
I'll just have a cuppa. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did I say Elsie? I meant to say Essie. Fuck. Whatever.
I mean, it still fits, kinda.
He's got a bit of the north in him, he does. Come down with the terrible
After
case
tonight.
of the chip Cheerios. Alright. Who wants to give me the recap?
It's me, your boy. Froggy.
You? Alright.
Yes.
Old man.
Hey, go ahead.
Maybe it's the egregious blood loss of a successful battle, or an inherent dissatisfaction within my soul. But my mind continues to wander across rancid possibilities. Will the rebellion hold faces and names that bear remembering? Will the so-called tasks of foreign powers be rewarded? Will I ever return home to taste the warmth of my mother's homemade apple pie again? Is this place even worth saving? A cataclysm heralded by the ancients is coming. The sickening of the ley lines deepen, and the factions of Corvinus wage petty wars against the Church, whose own faith is a flickering flame, fed by the deaths of others. Maybe it is better to let it be. Death under the ancients is a kinder fate than the Church. In my fugue, a myriad of concerns assail me, bereft of a feeling of victory and only with more perceived issues to solve. I am sure that the shard of ancient power rests heavily within Mazekeen's pack, a connection to powers I wish to aid, yet they ally with the darker parts of the world. But I stress upon it still. Upon the pathways between right and wrong, and I wonder if there is a point to caring. Caring about the populace I wish to help. Their perspectives against the darkness that she feels may be necessary to not be seen as weak. My mind flickers to the city of glass, yet its people are still foreign to me. Even Amira Cantertails did not show signs of recognition when she was one of the few who deigned to help me when all hope felt empty. Who cares for the stones when their guardians are too weak to protect them? Who cares for the glass when their soldiers are pushed into a corner that they cannot fight their way out of? Who cares for the waves when our greatest sin lies a forbidden secret that even the Archdruid does not speak of? Where are the heroes that my father would teach me of? Where is the faith in tradition that my mother impressed upon me? I pity our new companion Wilhelm, for he has aided a party that neither holds conviction in themselves or trusts the rebellion's methods enough to act efficiently in simple conversation. Process has guided me so far to a path of balance, yet in times like this, that balance feels like complacency. I will decide after the council is called. After the Antvanti may hear of their gods, the dwarves may hear of the ignorance of their law, and the so-called caretakers of this continent may hear of the coming price of their indecision. Then I will decide what will be done. But for now I must rest. At least the music played within the camp reminds me of home.
Alright, inspiration for you. Well done. Okay, so, as the party begins its rest, recovering from the various trials and tribulations that they have went through, most especially the battle against the Watchful Knight, in the frigid air, warmed by the hearth fires prepared by the druids, and lulled to rest and sleep by the music of home. During the night, one of the party's companions has a very intense dream. One moment, please.
It's gonna be Weaver.
That's better, baby.
Bro, Shamber, the moment you said apple pie, I had to mute because I was laughing so hard.
Listen, it's on the brain. At first I was like, there's no apples in the Endless Light. And then it was like, fuck it, my family are druids.
1 second. I gotta go digging around for this thing.
Digging.
You know, the apple
Holes.
pie got me a little bit. To take a moment.
Good.
Just digging around in here.
Mazekeen's cutting the rock.
What token is Mazekeen meant to be right now? In my client, she's normal.
Human.
On stream, it's wolf.
Weird.
Which one are you on? Your end, Cyber.
I should be on the human one, but give me a second.
She's normal, I think.
You look normal.
Dog.
Oh no, dog.
I am dog.
Okay. Changed in stream.
Yeah.
Okay, you're okay.
I am dog.
Dog.
Anyone remember Dog the Bounty Hunter? What a show.
What?
Yeah.
It's a dude built like Hulk Hogan, who was a bounty hunter who used to just like lock up crackheads who were evading the law, but he'd always offer them a cigarette as he's arresting them.
What the hell? What did you watch?
That's a legendary show.
Yeah, it's pretty big over here. It's one of those shows, like, I get why Dog the Bounty Hunter was good. Like, why people like that, because he had charm, kind of. But I do not understand why Duck Dynasty was so popular, dude. I would be 100% with you. Like, I'm from where they're from. Like, that area. I'm from the South. Like, it's so stupid. Oh, man. Oh, well, what do I know? Okay, there he is. God damn. Never find. Alright.
It's Tyr, we're all dead.
You know it. It's Tyr.
Oh my god.
Don't be a stranger.
Did you hear the joke? That was very good. Yes, I like that.
Now it's really awkward.
What do you mean?
It's even better now.
Why is it awkward? I don't understand. What made it awkward? This starts.
The humor.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Here we go. I have to set this up. Hold on, I'm trying to make this fancy. The particle effects.
Ah, yes. The pretty dreams.
Well,
The pretty nightmares.
Okay, well. Hey, geez.
Ah, good. I have fixed
Let him
Wilhelm.
You did what?
I have fixed Wilhelm.
He fixed you.
The confusion is great.
Ah,
That's
I
okay,
see.
then.
I see.
Okay. And now I have to transfer this. Should be. Oh my god. Come on, game. Work with me, please. Okay, I put it there. Why is it not showing up? What in the shit going on? Oh, there he is.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there he is. Wiggling over there. All right, good.
The omen about doom.
It's you. You're finally asleep.
It's you. You're finally asleep.
That's
Finally.
That's funny because it's the juxtaposition.
asleep!
It dies.
Imagine there's like just all the gods, ancients trying to give you a vision, but you are like mundane. Don't get exhaustion. Never sleep really. Just
Just fucking go to sleep, god damn it!
finally you passed out. Do you know how long I've been waiting here?
It's like when you restart your computer and all the updates come through, and it's like, oh
Oh,
no,
God.
oh god, now we're gonna be here forever. All right, here we go. So, during the night in the frigid air, it is Mazekeen who shifts in her sleep. Oh boy. Go find you.
That can only be a few very tense individuals who could show up now.
My bet's on homosexuals in a stone.
Yeah.
Look upon this pebble.
Oh god.
Look at this graph.
Look at this graph.
No, I opened my fanfic. No! Ass.
Alright. And so, play this music here. Let me know when you hear the music.
Yep.
Okay. And so, Mazekeen stirs in her sleep and awakens somewhere else. Let me know when you're loaded.
I'm
We have
loaded.
clones up the top. You must
Yeah.
eradicate us.
Everyone else is here too.
Old Mazekeen.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dog.
Sorry.
Thank God.
My past. It haunts me in my dreams.
There you go. Mazekeen, as you awaken, you see that you were laying in a bed of comfortable leaves. There is a familiar sweetness in the air. As you look around you, you don't see the twisted jungle, the gnarred roots of the west, Orvanis, but rather the strong boughs, blackened leaves, and the familiar shade of the abhorrent arboreal forest of home. Up ahead, through the falling autumn leaves, you see a camp. Homely fire blazes merrily along, and a shadow sits waiting on a log.
I'll move closer.
As you move closer, eventually, you see this man seated on the log. The man is covered in simple leather armor and an old cloak draped around his neck that sits at his side. He is currently cutting out a small carving in what appears to be a smaller piece of wood. He does so with a soft, solemn, and composed merriment of a man who has lived a long time, but yet still makes time for the smaller things. His outward appearance is rugged and scarred, a frightening appearance that is dispelled by the soft smile on his face and the soft hum emanating from him. As you approach, his eyes will dart up, quick, fast, the reflexes of a hunter, but will soften when he sees you. Good day, Kinden. Take a seat, huh? See this.
No, we'll sit down.
Alright. As you take a seat next to him on the log, the stories that your sire and parents have said, and indeed have spread throughout skinwalker culture in Dalton. You know who this is, although you are uncertain as to how. The legend of John Wagonrunner has been known throughout your people, especially your people, as you were the chosen skin in which the first lycanthrope walked. An honored place. As you take a seat, he'll look over with a kind smile. Be at ease. You are safe here.
Been a long time since anyone I've been with has been at ease. But this is obviously not the place I'm usually awaken.
It's been a long time since I've had a visitor to the den. Our Lord of Many Shapes has deemed it difficult to manifest within the land in which you are. I would like to apologize. It has been some time, far longer than it was intended, Kinder. I am here. You have much to speak of.
Well, he certainly sent his regards, and I have fulfilled his request.
You have.
I assume that's why you're here.
You would assume correctly. But we will speak of business in a moment. Our Lord is impatient, but I am not. First, I would ask, how are you?
They look at her hands. I don't know. I am lost. There is little to live for if you're only running for your life. People have their own issues. Most of them are not ready for what happened, and not ready for what's to come. And neither am I.
I can understand the sentiment. I too ran for much of my life. I ran from problems. I ran from hunters. I ran for food. I ran from women to them. This life, your life, is a journey, Kin.
Well, as I learned, it's a journey that has already ended.
Has it?
As far as I'm aware, yes. On that mountain, on the cross. I died.
Death is not quite so permanent, especially for ones of our kind. Stand before me, whole, strong. Your potential not yet reached. You travel with companions, a pack, that you seem to at least respect. Perhaps, as he looks at you with piercing blue eyes, a little bit more.
Well, we've been traveling for quite some time now. And they're all still there. Some were lost on the way. To idiocy. Leaving at their own whims. Many remain. All with their own goals and ambitions. But everyone seems a bit lost on what to do. Calling on aid from others that don't seem very interested in taking actions.
John Wagon Runner will note this. At the end of one journey, it is difficult to decide where to go next. You are at a crossroads. There are many directions to go. But you see, Kind, all of us are living life for the first time. It's all right to be lost. You'll find your way. Now, our Lord yet screams within my ear, so I shall see his will done. We must speak of business. You have... Go ahead, sorry.
Of course. I
You are
assume it's not the only task he had.
He has many tasks, but I am here because of what you've done, not what you have yet to do. You have completed what our Lord has bid you do. You have hunted great prey. You have brought low this tyrannical presence. With teeth and with claw, you did not flee, you did not run. Therefore, our Lord has seen fit to give me leave to grant you your potential. The beast within begins to grow, long as it sought to stretch its legs. From this moment forward, you will be honored. Honored as Witchwolf, daughter of Dalton, kind of my blood. From this moment forward, you shall hunt with the great hunters. The blood of the first wolves courses through your veins, and now your body acclimate. From this moment forward, you will be more than you were. You will cease to be merely an individual, but a representative of our kind. Paragon. One of many that have served. One of many that have led. One of many yet to come.
It is definitely appreciated. Let's all hope it is enough to help me walk the path that is ahead, for it is no easy one, no matter which direction.
He will nod. I think you will find that your journey is not yet done, and yet I believe you will find it easier to complete. Your bond with your pack will grow. Their strength will become your strength. Together, you will hunt greater prey. There is darkness within the land in which you walk. A kind that is ancient, foreboding, and wrong. It is a crime against the natural order. Our Lord calls to us to see that such darkness is dealt with by any means necessary. First, find your way. Confirm with your allies. Your service to our Lord is for now complete. But now that you walk, the ancient wolves walk, there will be greater need. Let's be ready.
Then we will speak in the future.
Now that business is concluded, you will need practice. The first turning to one's dire state can be unnerving. Therefore, if you will humor an old man, I am not given many opportunities in which to manifest, and it has been quite some time since last I've ran. Will you run with me?
She gives a smile. Running again in these forests. Of course. It's been so long. Should I get up? Then she will wait for what form he chooses.
He will also stand, and he will hand you something.
Huh?
The carving that he had been working on. It is a carving of you.
That... why did you make that?
He will simply smile as fur begins to grow on his open skin.
He disappeared.
You will see that he takes on the form of a massive wolf. Crimson fire surrounds him, dissipates outward, and the moonlight pours from the forest. Time to run, kind. With that, he will dart into the forest.
And I will join him.
And so, you will run the sire of sires, with the first wolf, the bearer of the curse of Gazinarok. Then you will awaken alongside your companions, the icy fields, Ghost of Souls. Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh boy, here I go murdering again. Alright. That was cool. What you get, Mazekeen, is you have unlocked your dire form. So now you have a fourth form. So your forms are now wolf, hybrid, human, and dire. So your dire form is a more powerful version of your full wolf form. So the dire wolf form can only be sustained for 1 minute. It's meant to be a combat form. I'll write out its full mechanics for you and set it up, but essentially you have a improved combat form that you can use for 1 minute.
Nice.
Free dire upgrade without the shard, Pog.
Dire upgrade, and then the shard upgrades the other two.
I mean, you did your mission. God's rewarding you for your service? Wow, that's crazy. That's wild.
It has never happened before.
That's
Crazy.
weird. That would happen.
Venom broken, succeeding. Crazy.
Succeeding? What?
What? That's wild.
No way.
A god interaction that is not a threat or a request? Wait, what?
See, I joined
Well,
the campaign and suddenly everything is looking up.
Technically, he's not a god, but yeah, that's fair.
Fraud.
Could he be a warlock patron?
If we were in Calcatesh, yes, but
Fuck.
not here. Not
But I am from Calcutta.
Yeah, but I'm from.
But I'm from there.
I'm from there. That's quite cringe.
Creed.
Was I saying kind right? I felt like I wasn't, but
You were.
excellent. Nice. All right, everybody's waking up.
Long rest.
Long
You may now initiate a long rest.
Woohoo. Caspian's no longer on 1 HP.
I love being on 1 HP.
We get rid of cantrip exposure, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's
Yes, be right back. 10 seconds. Roleplay if you'd like.
I need to check my cantrip exposure actually. It's 2. I'm still on 5 exposure.
Skill issue.
Does not count as.
What is I think it depends on the sources I pull from. I don't think we're gonna hit combat. We'll worry about that later.
It's all spell exposure. Och det well, I don't know.
The Finnish guy pronouncing it right, crazy.
Bro, I don't even know, man. What is this? Oh, there we go. My 50th hit points are back.
Does Mazekeen wake up with the wooden?
That's the question, isn't it?
That's the real question. I feel like it's a yes.
Maybe. I was gonna ask and then he left.
Yes, you wake up with the wooden figurine.
How
Oh,
accurate is it? Does she have like butter features? Like,
What?
like how accurate is the?
It's an accurate one-to-one carving of him.
I mean, it's pretty good.
He had all the time practicing.
I can switch out the equipment now. Wonderful.
Yeah, we can sell it.
After Fane finishes his trance, he just kind of like sits cross-legged outside of his tent, staff and mask laid in front of him, eating a ration. No.
I will be waiting for you outside the tent
No.
in the morning.
Good morning. Have you been up for long?
Well, I actually had some pleasant dreams for once. But that's not the point here. I
Blinks audibly.
wanted to ask you something.
By the way, that sounds like this.
Nice. Of course. Anytime.
Be honest with me. What do you think about me?
Secondary audible blink. Loyal, I think, is the first thing to come to mind. There's 100 reasons for this band of people to have gone their separate ways as soon as we reached the city. Even before that. In combat, you maneuver well, analyze alongside of us, cooperate. but pained is the other term I suppose I would use. Pained by expectations that you put on yourself.
I do hate to admit it, but the druid was right. I don't really know how many things work. I've never lived in a city, nor in a village. Everything seems so peaceful and slow. Nobody has a worry. At least not a life-threatening one, even though they live on this continent. Unthinkable, if you really think about it. The perspective of other people. But he was right. I'm still kind of a nobody. There's no reason why they would listen to anybody like that. And I don't have the strength to enforce my will like my father used to. Nor am I particularly wise. I have a lot of anger and frustrations about my fate and my life that I lived so far. I was very focused on just staying alive, and the rest didn't really matter. The knight is dead now. It still doesn't feel really good.
Sort of as she begins talking, since she caught him as he was leaving the tent, he would sort of gesture so that they'd walk along the outer edges of the encampment, just avoiding incidental eavesdropping and things like that. Enforcing your will is never, at least for me and mine, was never really a path. That same enforcing is the fuel to the church's fire. Pushing people around, bringing them under their word as if it was right. That anger should not be put towards enforcing your will. Not in the way that you have been trying. At least I don't think.
My father used his strength to protect what he cared about. Maybe it would be better if I tried to do the same. I thought about what that would be, for I don't really have a family to return to anymore. It's just me. But focusing on myself alone doesn't help you get along with anyone particularly well. I know that. You asked me in Haikyo why I would stay with the group. I didn't really know at that time. I could have as well wandered alone. But I didn't. I think I've realized what it is now. I do care about you. I hate it when you go down in combat. It is rage-inducing. It seems to be the only consistent point.
He'll put a hand on her shoulder. If rage and anger can be directed, then they still may yet be put towards something productive. In fighting, we all struggle. I still worry about Caspian after the end of our encounter. And I see where that rage takes you. It's hardly a hidden thing.
I didn't want to be rude to the people that came to our aid. But just thinking that we'll go back to present them with the information and they disregard it again.
He'll sigh deeply. Acting and not achieving the results that you wish for is a frustrating thing. Precisely what happened with the angel. Precisely what happened with the undead tremors outside of Mornhell. That frustration is understandable. But things change. Winds blow in different directions. We are no longer those that fled from Haikyo, getting lost in the wilderness, presenting esoteric visions that none of us really understood to a council of people. Instead, we have acted, potentially made allies of the dwarves, unearthed Ankvanti tradition, and snuffed out a major light. He'll sort of squeeze her shoulder. Those are things to be proud of. That anger has to give way eventually to something better. If you just look at Volley, you see where that path leads. Single-minded. He argues on his past. He doesn't care about his future. It is a simple way. Respected in some senses.
And yet he has a clear goal in mind and he's following it. You know what the ancient said. It takes wisdom and strength to succeed in the endeavor. I don't think I'm going to fulfill the wisdom part very well, but you do. So, maybe I can be the strength part then. Especially with this. And she'll bring forth the shard. There's so many possibilities with this.
Dangerous possibilities, I'm sure.
Everything is dangerous. Depends on how you look at it. All the ancients are trying to achieve the same thing. I guess we have to wait and see what they have to say. And what route we're gonna choose after.
He'll sort of take her hand and close it around the shard. If it comes to using this, and their paths and choices, don't let your anger dictate it.
She'll look at the closed hand. I guess we'll see what is needed.
He'll nod. And the first thing we need to do is get acquainted with Wilhelm. After all, he did come in pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Let's give him a proper welcome. and a proper thanks.
I'll join you in a bit. You go on ahead.
Mm-hmm. He'll set back towards the camp.
Hold on, let me put you on this brooding rock.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wanted to edgefully lean against the wall.
Here, this wall. Yeah, this wall.
No.
There you go.
Oh, what's everybody else doing?
Pokes. Oh,
yeah,
you
pokes
just
with stick.
You want to edge? Okay. Well, while Fane's on his way back, meanwhile, over here, now they're gonna hear and talk. Valley is angry, sleeping here. Weaver is unconscious.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
What are the four of you guys doing?
Good question. Check.
Good question. Okay.
Good question. He's just sitting around. Wilhelm will just be sitting around campfire, just warming himself up, eating some rations, just waiting for the rest of the group to show up so that they can move on their journey. He's just sitting there alone, just thinking, processing what happened.
Caspian is sort of just digging through his bag, stowing things away, and reorganizing.
Elsie would sort of spend a wee bit of time readjusting with everything, taking the obituary chain that she's rightfully earned in her hands, and just look over at the campfire.
Simon's gonna sit next to Wilhelm. Oh, so you're the new guy. Simon, pleasure to meet you. Little guy.
He's gonna snap out of his mind palace and just look at him. You said Simon, right?
Yes, Simon Waller.
A pleasure to meet you, and he will give him a hand to shake.
He'll give you a strange handshake. Just to mess with you. No, I'm kidding. Your help was very appreciated. You came just in time.
I just did as I was ordered.
Mm.
That was it.
And its impact was felt. Thank you.
So that's how you get to here? You were ordered?
That is a long story. And he will just raise up his arms against the fire to warm them up a little bit. My full name is Wilhelm Arthur Freeheart. You might know of it. You might
call you
know
Will.
of it or not. You can call me whatever, friend.
Yeah.
My family
Don't hold them
raised.
to that.
My family was originally from the Razor Cliffs. We were nobles of some sort, even if it was just in title. Served, believe it or not, we served in Mytheria. Generation after generation.
Ugh.
Yes, from the time of when she just ascended. We certainly weren't casual Mytherians or like normal Mytherians as you would see. My father and my whole family, as it were, weren't in line with how they treated magic or how they just called everybody that has magic and didn't align with the church just heretics. We thought of the church as a way to unite the continent, certainly not in a tyrannical way, but in a think of it as a saving grace for the continent. It protects it and serves it. But as my father used to say, somewhere along the line, they just stopped doing that. And instead they just started wanting to control the continent.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Yeah. So and you see him like having like a hard time starting to talk about this as he just grunts a little bit. We
Yeah, but
saved a supposed apostate once. He was just bleeding on our front door of our mansion. The guards took him in. My father decided to help him. And then an agent of the eye showed up on our doorsteps. And
notice Simon get serious when you say that, the last part.
they claimed that the man was a heretic, but my father refuses to just deliver a man to his death without proof. And so they just used it as a opportunity to get rid of a thorn in their side. My family was using whatever political weight they had to just save as many people as they could, and it was a thorn in the side of the higher-ups. So they just thought of it as, hey, this is an opportunity to get rid of them. And that they did. I don't remember much from that day, but what I remember is flames. Just burning flames. Everything, everywhere. The last time I saw my mother, she was just screaming for our guards to just take me and protect me however they can. When I woke up, I was just on the road, just on the side of the road, on the forest, all by myself. And you see like a tear in his eye just dropping.
Puts hand on shoulder.
Then I heard of the rebellion opposing the church. So I just tried to find them, marched west, and I somehow made it. I still don't know whether they were doing is the good or the bad thing. War has been just engulfing the whole continent. People are just dying. The fighters, the innocent, the lords, the merchants. Everybody is just scared. No one knows what's going on anymore. The Pale City is closed down in itself. The Western Rebellion, I don't know. I just joined. I'm not told much. The Baron the Baron is doing whatever he wants, and no one is keeping him in check. And then he will just quiet for a while as he notices that he's just rambling.
Well, that's a lot of words. But don't worry, friend. I'll show you the city. You at least you found your help. In my case, I tried the same, but I wasn't so lucky. It took me to the before reaching my goal, they took me to the other end of the continent. That's how I met these guys.
Oh,
now I'm here.
So you were caught?
Sam's gonna show him the scars in the neck.
And he will grunt and grit his teeth. and then just shake his head. I'm sorry you had to go through all that.
Yeah, I was so close to the end.
Don't be. I made him stronger. Made all of us stronger. And Elsie will reveal the wraps in her hands and show the stigmata marks on her arms. When the nails went through.
Yes. Sam's gonna show his tummy, like a little stab. Oh, that's Elsie. She did this to me also.
You deserved it. You're trying to seduce me. Again.
It was a good night.
Wilhelm will start giggling a little bit. It's good to see that all of you get to. It's good to see that all of you get along so well.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of my scars. I bring my history everywhere. They fight along with me. I also look more cool. Oh, by the way, little friend, I can show you a city. I want you to meet my dad. Really cool guy.
He will just blink.
I'm almost as cool as him. I wish I could be like him. But I'm just a bard.
He will just blink and say sure, and then look at Elsie.
He's adopted.
God damn it.
That image flashes in her mind.
I was waiting
That one was. I could hear that one coming from a mile away.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. As soon as I saw his cursor started moving, I was like, it's coming.
Please continue. Please don't mind me.
His adopted father. Just be careful when you drink around him. And guard your holes.
Yeah, I might kiss you.
He will just scooch a little bit away from him, just a tiny bit.
Besitos. That's...
Yeah. Oh no, only women, and sometimes Fane.
And sometimes.
It happened on stream. It's confirmed. It's canon.
Yeah, the besitos. Good night.
At this point, Fane arrives to the party.
Comedically, after he says that, Fane will come over and he'll sit next to Wilhelm, between him and Elsie. He'll sit on whatever log or temporary seating and just not interrupt, but let the conversation continue.
You see, Wilhelm will give him a weird look.
Oh, hey Fane. Winks. That's my bro.
Yes.
We do all together.
You know, if I knew after being crucified I'd wake up cuddling a man, I would have stayed on the cross.
Oh, Fane, that was supposed to be secret.
Just told
I don't-
Wilhelm it happened.
I don't dream, and I still have nightmares about it.
Well, I wake up to him. He was my savior. So I owe him my life.
Fane will deposit Frosus, just stand in front of him.
Yay!
Oh, that's Rosus, our weird frog entity.
He's my familiar. The diviner I spoke to you of soon after the battle.
Ah, yes.
He watches me sleep.
Yes, I do.
Not you. You see... Whatever. It is good that you were here, Wilhelm. And that you arrived on time.
I'll join in and just sit down.
And if it wasn't obvious, that is Mazekeen. One of her shapes.
Yeah, she's a dog.
Yes, I'm familiar with skinwalkers.
Good. Have you happened to hear of a particular shark back in the City of Glass named Suckles?
The back fur is gonna stand up immediately.
The coolest skinwalker. Sorry.
Are you perhaps allied or friends with him? He'll pull out a notebook.
No.
You see
Good.
you see the wolf's eyes widening, waiting for that answer.
Good. Just making sure. He has an eerie obsession.
I feel I want to ask more about that, but I feel like I shouldn't.
It's okay.
So
I won't answer.
What do you mean eerie obsession?
You know exactly what he means.
He's friends with her? Okay.
When Weaver started interacting with that's when it became eerie obsession.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
don't make her mad. Look at this car here. Oh, that's her bite. Consider me powers.
I'm getting kind of worried that you
I
showed me
suffer
two
from
scars.
lycanthropy too.
It's getting weird that you showed me two scars on your bodies, and both of them are from her and her.
Yeah, they wouldn't intend to do that to me.
He's, if you haven't noticed, foreign to the concept of privacy. But it's okay. His songs bring joy. His rapiers often fucking hurt. So. His dad's a bit weird, though.
So I heard, yes. I shouldn't drink next to him.
Can
No,
you
just
even
be careful
drink?
when you drink.
Are you old enough?
Not really. Yes, I am, but I don't really enjoy the taste of alcohol.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. You will.
Bear in mind, there's also substances that go in your gums, up your nose. Something called a suppository?
That's an urban myth.
Listen, Lander introduced himself with a different last name than he is soon after given to Simon, and has a party barge full of women from your reports, Elsie. Myths? That man is a myth.
Yes. But no one ever gets high from, putting a whole bunch of silver salt up their anus.
Yeah. What?
That never happened.
Some random dude walking by is just defending Elsie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway.
Says some random rebellion guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend. Don't know who the fuck that was.
I bet his name is Seamus. They're always named Seamus.
Valley will take a seat, and we'll start eating his ration.
Morning, Valley.
Full heals.
Take one bite. Come on. Full healed.
No, it's the power of the good morning.
Damn, that's a good ass ration. Anyway.
Minecraft eat.sfx.
Okay, what is it? No, it's
Yeah.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Thank God it's not anymore.
It's such a bad noise. Like, I can't believe it lasted as long as it was so awful.
There was many clips
My
in
pers-
that,
my
that
pers-
game that were terrible.
My personal favorite. Anyway, Valley will look over as Elsie says morning and will nod. I suppose it is a good morning when one's enemies decapitated on the floor.
I'll give a solid nod.
Otters.
He'll chew the meat ration. I, for one, cannot wait for the next hunt.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Do you have a target in mind?
Well, I'll be honest. Watchful Knight dead. Main target of my ire is gone. The church he represented. There are people there that might remember him. And I can't have that. He'll smile.
I mean, Belly, there's more knights.
Right. And they'll probably come try and stop me from burning that church to the ground. They're welcome to try.
Good.
No, they'll fail.
But I think it's prudent to take a quick trip back to the City of Glass. Get restocked. Get passage on a ship.
Yeah, we're going there.
That's what I plan on. What are you lot planning on doing?
We have some options ahead of us. Liberate the circles, strike back against the church. Figure out what's going on the island in the northwest.
Sounds like you're busy.
Immensely. But things need to be done.
Always more people to kill. It was good fighting with you.
And with you.
Indeed. You were terrifying to fight alongside with. Surely would not want to be the target of your ire.
Don't worry, you're not.
So I'll give an appreciative nod.
And with that, druids will start to approach. William Solace will say, "Well then, everyone nice ship shape?"
And we'll nod. Start to stand.
What is he saying?
Aye. Is everyone ready and rested, Simon?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am.
While we're still gathering ourselves up, don't want to be caught acting the maggot. We've got a long way to go to get back to the City of Glass.
I will stand up and shake the snow off.
We all travel together. It'll be a crank of a good time. No worries.
For look, I'm always in for a bit of crack after a victory.
Fuck, it's crack.
It is crack. It sounds like I'm talking about drugs.
Well, let's get cracking. Sorry.
Have you heard of the Hive?
Have you heard? No, my tism. Have you heard of the High Elves? I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. Hello, good day. Have you heard the Mages Guild is banned necromancers?
No.
Do you get to Cloud District very often?
Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you don't. Of course you... I think everyone has killed that guy that has ever played Skyrim.
Fuck Nazim. His name is Nazim. I will never forget his name.
Everyone has killed that guy.
I still need to, actually. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Reinstall the game, kill Nazim, uninstall it. Perfect.
Yeah, it's great. Reinstall game. Travel. Just go straight there, kill him, uninstall the game. There you go.
I understand.
Now that's a level of spite.
Spawned...
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah,
hey, no lollygagging.
No lollygagging.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Oh god.
Like, bitch, I'm the Dragonborn. I've got important shit to talk to you about.
According to YouTube, there's a kill Nazim speedrun that's 1 minute 57 seconds. I'm not even joking.
No, that is
dedication.
A fucking kill Nazim speed.
What's funnier is the top two videos are the same guy. There's 25 seconds between them. but he uploaded them 2 years apart. So this dude did it, took a break for 2 years, and then said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it again."
No, he's been grinding that land for 2 years. He's been perfecting it.
Those 20 seconds, you know.
Imagine
he
you
was-
hate an NPC so much, you create an entire speedrun subgenre just to kill it. That's incredible. Alrighty, so the the rebels start to
Yes.
gather up their supplies, start to prepare to leave. So, I presume you're going to travel with them. Yes.
No, I like travel encounters. No.
Okay, maybe you
will- we
do.
will
I
go-
don't know. What do you want? It's up to you. You don't gotta
Again, I
travel.
don't want the map. I don't want it.
Oh, you don't want. You don't want to. You don't want this map.
Oh no.
You don't want this map
No.
right here.
Let's play the music. If we're traveling back, play the music.
Okay.
Give me my nostalgia, Arcadum.
All right. I will play the nostalgic.
Good.
We're going back.
I like how nobody asked Caspian absolutely anything when he literally died. That's my favorite bit.
Well, we all died before. He's just catching
Not
up.
that one.
Yeah.
That.
You know,
Okay.
he was dead for 6 seconds. It's fine.
Yeah, he was dead for 6 seconds. He got better.
Calm down.
I got you
just
for
walk
6
it off.
seconds.
You
walk
ain't
it off,
going
brother.
nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
He was walking towards the path, and he already saw Woad disappointed in the background, and then he got revived.
God, dude. Fucking witch hunter. Going nowhere, Mazekeen. I got you for 3
God.
minutes. It's got no fucking
No.
cage match. That's great. Fucking Watchful Knight, dude. What a fight that was.
Fuck that guy.
I don't like that guy.
I don't like that guy. He hit me pretty hard.
I don't like being hit.
It was just a love tap. You and your like 30 AC ass complaining about getting hit is crazy.
I had 24 AC. Calm down.
Mhm.
Me,
You
my
get a plus
17
20 to
AC.
hit.
Yeah, he had a plus 20 to hit, and he almost still missed, but my shield was ignored. Son of a bitch. You would have missed if we had taken our time before, had a little bit of a last change equipment.
As we're traveling back by night, I'm going to be making copies of the iris notes.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, good.
Should you attune to the cup?
He also.
I already did.
Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
You think
Nice
I didn't
stuff.
during the long last? You
The
think I
cup.
didn't?
No, you didn't do it during the last one.
I did it during this one. It's on my sheet. I just didn't say it because people were yapping.
Okay, Kinners.
So fuck.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Son of a bitch.
Do I have any good travel spells that I want to cast? No. Neat. I need to go get Goodberry because it's been updated how Goodberry works and it's actually useful now.
How does it work now?
Only the caster gets the exposure.
Oh, so the berries are just berries.
Yes.
Unburied berries.
Which
Which is
means
good, better.
a good berry is a good spell.
berry.
I just pass
have-
poking it each day if we need it.
Yeah. I need this Xbox to wear off during a
Does
travel, but it's fine. I think it will.
Does that generally mean we can stop buying so many rations?
Yes, we don't have to be annoyed by carry weight.
I might
Real
not go
quick,
carry
does
weight.
anyone have 22 pickaxes?
Yeah, let me check.
No, I have only 21.
Good.
Mm.
We will leave your over-encumbered ass in the dirt. Thank you.
Anyone have 99 stocks of alchemical ingredients?
Bro, look, my inventory, I have only 2 things in my inventory. My sword and my half plate. That is it.
Do you want a crossbow?
You really rocked in being poor.
I mean, do you want a short bow?
Weapon.
A ranged weapon, I see.
Here.
Thank you, Mazekeen.
I have no ammunition for this, but you're welcome.
What if we just loot Weaver's equipment and give it all to Wilhelm?
No.
I could not use half of his stuff.
Well, he's got 2 long swords. You're a longsword boy, right?
Yeah, I'm a longsword boy.
So who's sneaking into his unconscious body and looting it?
Oh my god.
Not me. Alright, while Arcadum is cooking a feast stand or taking a shower, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Alright.
I have various claw tips. So if anyone wants the other one. I'm sure they look great on all of you.
On Simon? Yeah, definitely.
Some long nails, some long pointy nails.
Mm-hmm.
In all seriousness, would you want a short bow, Wilhelm?
I just gave him a short bow.
Oh. I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
Did you give him the
Can you grab a
arrows?
weapon with those?
No, I'm keeping the arrows for my longbow.
Nah.
Cyber. Yo, Cyber. Can you grab a weapon with those?
Can I grab a what? I
A
can't.
weapon.
Considering they're just nails. And they don't obstruct my hand. I don't have to hold them, they're attached to my hand.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you, Elsie. I appreciate it. I do not need more than 1 dagger.
Not.
You want another?
Do you want a mace? Do you want a light crossbow? How about some scale, man?
Just give me
The
all
sickle.
the equipment.
How about
If you have a short bow, how would you like a short bow?
Where's my...
Right.
I have a tempered dagger.
I'm gonna please get do you want me to pour hole down you?
Man.
Would you like a spinal bone?
Oh. Hmm.
Look, as long as it's not spinal fluid, I'm good.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go. And no, I wasn't taking a shower.
yeah. I heard it in the
Sure,
background.
sure.
Yeah, that was me. I was taking a quick little shower. Dude. You imagine if I just ran from the shower? That's crazy.
That'd be terrible.
Well, no, you know, I have thought about, like, if I ever get, like, this setup, I just run from a hot tub if I just silence everything. And it was like, you guys have no idea how comfortable I am right now.
And then at one point, accidentally, the camera turns on.
And then you just see what was already on the fucking stream. Like, I've already streamed from a hot tub.
Yeah.
Which still, to this day, is the most views I've had in, like, 2 years. But anyways, I'm not going to comment on how weird that is. We're just going to go ahead and play this game. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so, since you're traveling with the rebels in a contingent force, and you have quite literally cut the head off the snake in this area of the Mytherians, your journey back will not be riddled with events, and therefore I'm just going to speed it along, unless anybody wants to do anything during the trip.
Skip.
Transcribe the iris notes and make a more legible version of the altered Mytherian text. Because I assume there's a bunch of small alterations across a bunch of pages. Basically make a key for that. I'm making a presentation. So I'm just copying all that shit into a more legible form.
Okay.
Sounds
Anybody
good.
else? Go ahead.
Did we already have the sending or whatever the fuck it was?
Oh, from Merlot? Yeah.
From the Watcher M?
No, we got his name. He called himself Merlot of Mazekeen for us.
Oh.
I don't know why we're special. But then again, Gruul did show us his acorn. So, I mean, I guess that bypasses a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, last session you said that the second sending from Merlot would come in that night.
Yeah. So you guys would have received it by now.
I will spend some of the downtime teaching it to Simon, because it's a song. But in essence, kind of go up to him. There's. I can't really explain this, but I'm going to transcribe a song. It's from that contact that gave us the acorn. I want to try and help you learn it before it's out of my memory. Apparently, it is a method of meeting. I think it should wait till after we speak to the druids.
Sounds fun.
Oh.
Never got the chance to learn a new one. I'm excited.
Nice. So Fane will aid Simon in learning that.
Even though I waited this long, and no new song has come. But yes.
There's not enough influencers in the West, Simon.
Yes.
Oppression kills the heart of the people, and they don't even have songs to sing of it.
Yeah, the gods hates me. Yes.
But yes, making copies of those, teach that to Simon for use after the council. I think that's everything. Caspian attuned to the cup.
Yes, I did that. Good cup.
Good cup. That's it.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right. Nobody else?
If I can, I will try to get more proficiency in how to travel the fucking jungle. I can roll with advantage again.
You want to do what? Sorry.
Well, they basically have like trackers that know how to navigate this environment, right?
Yeah.
So I would try to learn from them how to do that.
Oh, that's fine. Go and roll me survival.
Mid.
Ugh. They're not very good teachers, it would seem.
God damn it.
Their accents are too thick.
Oh, God.
Not even straight here, it's all pretend. Not work about it, not try to pretend. Here, go then to dog me home.
I don't know.
That's a strong Wicklow accent right there. That's what that is.
I don't know if this is how it works, but can someone teach you a spell on the road, like while we're traveling?
Yeah.
We don't have a wizard. I do have Arcana expertise, trick, and mastery. Is that sufficient?
You can only teach spells within your primal wellspring. Unless you're a wizard, then you translate them.
Caspian can teach Wilhelm spells. Nice.
Any warlocks here that can teach me something?
There are not, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Damn it. Damn it.
Can one of the druids teach me Goodberry?
Yes.
No.
Sweet. I'll spend a day learning Goodberry.
Would you like to learn Goodberry?
Yes, because since last I asked about it, it has changed, and it is good now. We won't explode.
Do the druids know identified?
No. Negative.
I
don't suppose I'm able to retrain my exotic weapon proficiency into the obituary train on the road, am I?
Not on the road, no.
Ah, okay. Apologies.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. How do I do this? Yeah, I'm trying to do that. If I can do
With control.
Control and then left click.
You drag and then you hold control and you press again.
Hmm.
I like that there's like 4 people doing it where he's trying to do it, so you can't even see what it does.
Hmm.
Hmm.
How odd.
Caspian, Wilhelm's
You know what? I don't give a fuck. He goes here, boom, bam, look at that, pow, and then he goes up here, boom, pow, bam.
Oh, he
You
should
guys
have
go,
said it
boom,
out loud.
Bam,
Into the ocean off this continent.
Do we find the fucking Vikings yelling Yggdrasil? Like, have they made it past here yet?
They had a pale city now.
Have they done it yet?
They haven't shown up in a game yet. I'm waiting with bated breath.
They are
Good
all
to see
dead.
you.
Oh, you'll
Also,
see.
Venom.
They're gonna
shit.
show up at Mournhell. That's my current bet.
Thank you.
They're gonna third party the Church of Mytheria.
Alright, and so you spend about 2 months traveling to the north. Back to CyberWolf.
Thank you. I like the spirit behind that, you know? Like the door of alcohol to the north. Spirit.
Spirits.
Anyway.
I'm
Kill
sorry.
allies.
I'm sorry. Am I being too respectful of your culture? You fuck.
That's disrespectful. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Google
No, it's not.
Translate
Look at this.
taking the
Look at
intent
this.
wrong.
Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at all this cool elf fucking Irish shit.
This one is good. Harnagloin. Door of alcohol, when it's supposed to be ghosty ghosts, is not correct.
And what about this one?
That's fine. That is just island mana, which, yeah.
Yes.
That one is more correct, but Irish grammar is funny. Anyway, at least it's not old man dancing.
What do you mean? Not old man dancing.
As soon as Migstinct hits 8 on Aaron, whenever he does anything, I'm typing old man dancing in the chat. He asked me for pronunciation guides on his features, like a very respectful individual, and I had to inform him sadly that he was dancing like an elderly man.
Oh no.
Ah, man. With Google
Interesting.
Translate, I can poorly respect cultures.
There we go.
Look, at least I tried. Alright?
Yeah. I like
Killing
the
myself.
attempt, but that is firmly why I believe that Silverstare fucked the
Whatever you
North
say,
over.
Iron Knocked.
Okay,
Anyway.
American.
That's right.
Everywhere you
Say
go.
it again! Okay, anyway. Alright, so you travel for 2 months to the north, and you enter the City of Glass once more.
Oh no. Oh
Everywhere
no.
you go. What do you mean,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
no? This is where you were
Oh,
fucking...
Oh no.
This is where Suckles is.
Oh no.
All these happy and cheerful people. No.
I think the City of Glass has easily the worst NPCs of any city we've seen. And it's not even close.
What do you mean?
I think the Silver Coast Trading Company has better NPCs than the City of Glass.
I think the only reason you think that's because of Suckles.
Lander. Lander
my
is
bad.
actually 90% of that.
He's free.
I think that old man more than makes up for it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Guy blinking gif. Oh my. Okay.
You got some strong opinions about this.
I'm passionate, what can I say?
Alright, you guys arrive back once more to the City of Glass.
Yes.
William Solace will inform you. It'll take me a few days to get the council together, but they should grant you an audience.
And when you are trying to organize this, if there's a delegation within the city from Demon's Deep, and if there is any Auntie representation, or news concerns both those groups as well.
I'll ask around.
Thank you.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Okay.
Okay, put a little makeup. Sorry.
I'm so easily entertained.
Pietism!
All these trigger words.
Pietism!
Everywhere you go.
What have you done? Pietism. Alright.
Um,
Anything you guys want to do in the City of Glass before I move on to the next scene?
inquire for what tier elemental barrage is. Or if that is a masterwork property as opposed to like a wondrous property.
Elemental Barrage
Yes, sir.
is... a magical property.
Fuck. So it is just gamma roll.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna look for a cloak.
A cloak.
Is there any type of magical cloaks being sold anywhere?
Magical cloaks, you say?
Hmm.
Cloaks of a magical nature, you imply.
Yes. We also have a bunch of shit to sell.
Yep.
I will identify a item. I'll pay.
Okay, what item would you like to have identified?
The Watchful Knight helmet.
Man.
It is no longer magical.
Good.
Good looking at.
Arcadum.
Just want to make sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
guys.
Go ahead, Venom.
I don't think I would have started with any form of currency on me, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The rebellion is so poor. It's actually laughable.
Yeah.
We have things to sell. For the sake of not clogging session time, I will start compiling a list. But I think we, other than shopping, I think we kind of move on.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of shit.
So much shit.
How long would retraining exotic weapon proficiency from Twin Blade into Sensorite chain take?
5 days.
5 days?
Mm-hmm.
For that Sensorite chain, obituary chain. Sorry.
I know what you meant.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't. Got no.
Okay.
Oh. I'll find someone to.
Well emoted. Good job.
Well done.
I badge myself to a toilet.
Nice. If we have a piece of equipment that's made out of mithril, can we have that broken down into a stock?
Yeah, you can destroy the item.
That one I will set separately then.
Wonderful idea.
Because that's expensive.
It is. What all do we have?
A lot.
What
A
are you
lot,
planning
yeah.
to sell the? No.
I mean, everything that's not potion, consumable, or gonna be used is just.
Yeah, all the. Yeah, we're on.
Are the Knight's flails made out of any special materials?
No. They are heavily
Strange.
anointed, however.
So those are to sell. To deconstruct.
Elsie would probably pipe up and say she would want to keep at least one as a trophy.
And then pick one. It's not a problem.
Humility.
Humility.
Apologies.
No, you're good. Where's the mithril? This one.
Oh, important question.
What's up?
Yeah, for Arcadum.
What's up?
How many servants, landers, does he have?
About a dozen.
All right. How many are women?
About a dozen.
No. Okay, Simon's gonna ask to one of his mothers to if Dad is in town.
Nice.
He is not.
He'll be surprised.
Yeah, they will inform you that he has yet to return from his business trip.
Alright.
Fuck. He was our way of selling anointed silver. But I doubt there's anyone here that will take it.
You are correct.
Fine, we can sell all of this Umbra stuff.
Unless anyone wants any of the things listed there.
What was the
Oh,
hand
I
of
see.
absolution again?
Hand of Absolution was a cestus with the anointed property, I want to say.
Yep.
They're like claws, but cringe.
Yeah.
Blunt claws, useless.
Useless. I'd rather get my nails done properly again.
It's the anointed silver material for the alchemist kit.
I'll probably switch out my longbow for the hollow longbow.
You. Colossus anointed silver isn't like silver dust or like silver metal. It's a currency that the church uses. They're like church minted coins. Now they might be able to be used in alchemical stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, because they say I can experiment with those.
Eh?
Yeah.
But that's all the like bookkeeping. My retraining comes after the meeting if things go well. I have my notes. I've asked for the delegation of other people to pop by. How many days do we have till the meeting, Arcadum?
3.
3? Nah, to get anything crafted would take too much of my brain power. Fane will bring the entire party to the meat bucket and
Nice.
pay for all the food.
Alright, the party goes to the meat bucket. As you enter, you'll see that the man who runs it will wave out, "Oh, welcome back, y'all!"
Aye, thank you. Just whatever anybody wants, I suppose. It's all on me. He'll just gesture at the party and go find a place to sit.
Alright. Everybody takes a seat. Everybody makes their orders. And once again, the feeling of safety and good cheer washes over as the sound of music emanates from outside of the City of Glass. And there is peace. And then, Mazekeen will suddenly see a health bar appear on her screen.
Oh no.
Her hair begins to stand up on the end of her neck and back.
The tension rises in her arms.
Why is the boss music playing?
All according to plan.
What is Totos?
Yeah, Kakumin's plan.
Mazekeen.
The slow motion run up. As she tries very desperately to hide behind Fane.
And Supples will approach the party. Hey everyone, welcome back! I'm
Hello,
so
Supples.
glad you guys returned. Mazekeen, I have something for you.
She'll
Fane
cover
will
her.
lean to
She'll
the
cover half
side.
her face with her hands, looking the other way.
And he will put a present on the table.
Oh no.
It is in a box, tied with a bow.
What does it smell like?
Take a little sniff. It doesn't smell like food.
Oh no.
I'm so glad you guys have returned. I wish I had more time, but unfortunately, I've got a busy day ahead of me. But I hope that I see you again.
My God.
Let me know when you're coming back to the meat bucket, and I'll make some time, okay?
Alright.
He'll give a wave, and then he'll exit.
She'll have a tense look towards Fane. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
He just has a shit-eating grin. He's not even trying to hide it.
I'll open the present.
As you open the present, you will see inside of it is something that you did not expect. A robe made out of creeping death silk. An incredibly rare commodity to have in this continent. A material found only in Calcatesh, made from the great spider swarm that lives within your home forest. There is a note on the front that says, "Thanks for always being a good friend."
Oh no, I'm developing a conscience.
Oh no.
Is it magical?
It is not magical, no.
Okay.
But it can be. It is a masterwork robe and can be enchanted quite easily.
Oh boy.
Looks like you have an admirer.
Not a very secret one, as you can probably tell. But this is nice.
Good.
This is from home. I wonder where he got that from.
The home. Is that spider silk?
Yeah.
That's only majorly concerning.
Concerning as where he found it or bought it or...
That there are spiders that produce that much.
What do you mean?
It-
Why is that concerning? They are quite large.
Yeah, that's the concerning part.
Well, are you concerned? Yeah. Are you scared of spiders?
One's large enough for their thread to be made into cloaks? Probably.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And you said multiple of these spiders?
Well, I don't know how they gather the silk. Right?
Hold on. Actually. Sorry, I was on the other side of my room. You do know that.
I
So,
do know, never mind.
Yeah, so the Daltinians, right? There are entire
Oh,
industries dedicated to gathering creeping death silk, which is left behind by the great spider swarm. The creeping death, specifically, is a spider swarm about approximately 2 miles in diameter that lives within the abhorrent arboreal. It is also one of the epitome of Calcatesh.
alright, I will explain exactly that in very high detail.
Man didn't even try it in character. Mm-mm.
No.
Now do it in German.
At least say what I said in German.
I don't think I can translate half those words.
Oh my god. Okay.
And 2 miles? 2 miles in diameter?
Well, yes. You said it yourself, it's a lot of silk needed to make garments.
I dislike how you said that. Anyway. Maybe I am scared of spiders. I was briefly entertaining the notion of running away when things were getting bad. Now I know I won't run away to Calcatesh.
Oh, I could show you where I grew up. I'm sure you would enjoy the forest.
Isn't that where you said the spiders are, Mazekeen?
There's always a bit of thrill, right? Here,
Indeed.
feel how it feels. Maybe you notice it before it, envelops you completely, and she'll try rubbing the cloak in his face.
Why don't I have Misty Step?
I do not have teleport.
Your hand's a bit twitchy there. What happened?
You know, Elsie, you seem to be on my side. Please tell her she's fucking crazy.
I think you're being a coward, Fane. I mean,
Ooh.
this forest is sound terrifying, but it's the rest of a continent as well. Sounds interesting. And Elsie's going to reach a hand out, awkwardly feel the silk that is on Fane's face.
He's just leaning away.
Is that what you mean about it being interesting? Keeps moving. Oh, that's Fane. It's quite soft.
Please stop.
What?
And so time moves forward.
Okay,
Whenever Colossus reconnects.
Yeah.
Please let me out of an actual nightmare.
Where did he go? Did he lose internet?
He's a Discord dying. Give me a few minutes trying to fix it. We can fill some time with downtime stuff. I kind of want everybody
and then you left.
I baited the Sockles interaction and then immediately regretted it. Okay.
Karma.
Karma. It's Haida Vitska.
Oh.
Haida.
Oh wait. No, I can't do that one anymore.
Not allowed.
Man, I don't want to lose Elemental Barrage.
Then don't.
Stop. Don't. Oh no.
I haven't used that one yet.
That
In a
flood
long time.
memories
So
back that
good.
was suppressed or so.
Sorry.
What else do you need? Come on.
Mana Weave or a shield.
Stop
Just
being such a
make-
little baby.
Just make a new one and hope you get it. Like,
Yeah.
No, because
You
I
got
would have to
something.
break the current one to use that material to have a chance at the gotcha pool. And then I'm paying for a battle pass to gamble, something I already have.
just get the
Well,
material.
stop being such a little
Buy it.
bitch about it.
Bro, you're bald, okay?
Bald.
Damn.
You know,
What the hell?
eventually, people are not going to understand that the battle pass is a joke, and people are going to go on Twitter and
It's a joke.
Did you hear that Arcadum battle pass?
Just can't.
Man.
And then that's the point when you should actually make one.
Oh yeah,
God.
I'll just make one. Did you guys know you could sign up for your battle pass today? That's crazy. Anyway, so downtime stuff. I can give you the costs of all this.
Yeah.
So the crate of 5 golden ingots, that is going to be 5,000 gold. Twin blade, anointed half plates, pipe. Do you just want me to give it to you all together, like all of it?
Sure.
Okay.
We're not debating on keeping any of this.
I'm
Elsie
keeping
already
the
took this stuff.
the longbow. I'm keeping
Oh.
it.
Oh.
Humility.
Yeah, remove
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
that's not on there, and then I'll just give you the whole thing.
Where's the longbow? I'm legally
Alright,
blind.
I'm back. What happened?
Bottom,
We swapped back to downtime stuff after extreme cringe to buy you time. So we're getting money currently to salve my ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
From
okay.
the button. Oh, there you go.
There we go. That is correct now.
The grand total of liquidation is 21,250 gold.
Nice.
Ooh.
That isn't counting the anointed silver, I assume.
That is not counting the anointed silver.
And is there a cost to deconstructing the half plate?
No. Because land.
And is that is that one stock of mithril? Or I guess we wait for Lander. So
It will be. Yeah, it'll be 1 stock of mithril.
So...
One stock of Maceroll. Let's go.
Alright. Does anyone have Merchant's Kit, actually? Because that could have changed that value.
I do.
Fuck.
My.
Yes. That's my specialty.
Arcadum, is it too late?
Alright, go ahead and make me a merchant's kit roll in.
Yes.
Yeah, give me a second.
This is why you pay for the battle pass.
Oh my god.
DM leniency. If you pay him, he favors you.
That is
Oh.
not true. That is not.
Look at this merchant's kit. Wow.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a good
I don't know
roll.
why you have advantage, but the 19 was the first roll. So
The versatility.
Oh, that's only in skills.
Oh, let's go. Okay. 1 second.
Yeah.
it's still the same result because that was the first dice.
Yeah.
First dice.
He rolled
first
19
dice.
first dice.
It's okay.
For reference.
Generating new total.
See, the battle pass directly converts into in-game currency.
You can get premium currency.
Yeah.
See, all the-
Also, if you
Oh,
sign
yeah.
up for the battle pass today, you guys can get the premium embarrassed Fane scene.
Yes, of course.
That money should be going to me for that shit, okay? Listen.
Whoa.
Okay, hold
he asked for
on,
the change. There it is.
You paid the price for it already. It was getting the whole suckle scene.
You are ready.
New total 26,562 gold pieces.
That's a lot of
Go.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of juice.
Donks. Can we even carry that much gold?
I'm sure it's possible.
Can I find a bag of holding somewhere in the
Can we use Weaver's body as a storage unit?
How much?
Put him in a chest.
How much does that weight? How much does that even weight?
A lot.
That's 265 pounds.
That ain't bad.
We will keep it in a room until further notice.
Is there any way to get a bag of holding?
A bazaar maybe?
Can I roll
Unless one
to
passes
find
through.
something like that?
So, magical items like that, you're going to have to go to appropriate bazaars and markets. For example, your contact here would be Lander,
Damn it.
but he is not here at this time.
He's gone for now.
He
We
is
probably
current-
need to talk to the druids first.
He is currently, chronologically, catching up to you.
I see.
He may or may
Gotcha.
not be somewhere turning into a dragon and talking shit.
Yes, I recall this vividly.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
He's busy.
That means Gur is probably just at Demon's Deep and about to head fucking for the thing. While Ban is spending 55 days retraining. 55 days, Baron.
Bond your last bod.
Ban, you know, ban. Look, you bonded, then you bonded, now you 5 feet on the bar.
Okay.
I love books. Let's go to the council and stop.
Wait, do I get the 10% with Dealmaker?
I already
Oh.
calculated that.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Guild
Yes.
Merchant. Very good.
Good job.
I love the guild merchant. Wow.
Congrats, Colossus. You have used a prestige class ability.
Yeah, it's working.
Thanks, Battle Pass.
I'm helping in battle.
Oh,
Now you can find more allies to put in the allies slot. Well, here. Surely you can
Yeah.
convince some
You
of
want more
Lander's
pets?
people to continue.
Sign up for the battle pass.
The battle pass. See, all these other groups keep dying. They don't
Oh,
have
we
the
need to-
battle pass.
Sign up today for Spider Silk Road Mazekeen alternate art.
Alternate art.
Oh my
Two
god.
different
to do that.
versions.
We need to do that talent show, RP, to hire a new guy.
Ah,
we'll do that after we decide if we're in the rebellion or not.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we can do the price is wrong with Simon to try and
It's okay.
determine new
Excellent.
contestants.
We first need to hear the druids.
Gloin's got talent.
Gloin's got talent.
Yeah.
Do they though?
Like, bro, I don't know.
Probably not.
They got all these circles and they're all just squares.
Sure, there's a lot of circles in
Got
those
'em.
squares.
Where are
Nah.
they? Wait, circles are squares? Hold up.
Time passes.
Yeah, I'm loading. I'm
Time,
loading.
It's okay, guys, we can...
I'm pressing A to skip cutscene. I
No,
tried
no,
doing
no,
it
no,
earlier
no.
and it didn't work.
This
Please let me out.
was
No,
a
no, no, no,
class-specific
no.
cutscene that
You'll
you
stay
played.
here.
Is
You
this an
can't skip this.
unskippable cutscene?
Oh, is this lore important?
No.
You can't skip the cutscene before you run through the dialogue. There's
Is
like
this a
important things in there.
non-relevant conversation?
Do. Thank you for your help.
Bearer,
Okay.
bearer, seek
The
lest.
bandits are coming.
Okay. Oh.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
I cannot sleep. I'm already dead tonight. I am a zombie. Necromancy is my delight.
Last one.
Bob Mahone has kissed my ass in Irish. I'm sorry.
True.
He's
right, you
stating
know.
facts.
Oh, we'll have to super juice people's shadows before we set out for the next thing.
Yeah, don't worry. I've got this.
Okay. And so, a few days pass, and as they do so, eventually, William Solace will approach the party. Oh. As he approaches, he will say, Fane, everyone else, good day to you.
Good morning.
I come bearing news. It
Mhm.
seems that the council has decided not to hear your request. Instead, the Archdruid wants to see you himself. To be honest, I've never heard of anything like this happening, so I'm not sure what you can expect.
Before we head there, do you know where Miss Amira is? Miss Cantertails?
I believe she's currently in the archives.
Fane will pull out his transcripts of the Iris notes and the altered Mytherian holy text, folded over. He will hand them towards William. Could you get these to her? They're transcripts of documents she asked me to help with.
Hi, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Now then, state. The Archdruid will see you in his chambers. Go to the Great Tree, and go to the bigger building in the back.
Aye. Thank you.
He'll nod and
Do we need?
roll up the information,
need-
put it in his pack, and go ahead. You were saying something?
Sorry. Do we need to interact with that Todious receptionist at the base of the tree?
Hello, sir.
No, he knows
Fane
you're
will
coming.
echo.
Oh, thank the hells.
Audible blinks. Let's just go. Please.
Okay.
I assume Weaver is posted up in like a hospital somewhere.
Yes, he is currently in a hospice.
Hmm.
Recovering from his injury.
One moment, please.
No good.
I got a big boy map for you guys.
Big pog.
Oh, boy.
I think I'm gonna start pogging.
No, don't do it.
Right here, in front of everyone?
Right here, right now. Whoa.
Right here, right now, right here. I'm a little bitch boy. I'm sorry.
That's neat.
Sometimes I wonder if your neighbors can hear you, like randomly.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Cyber. I don't have neighbors.
Did you not see the environment around the hot tub stream? He spent all of his battle pass money on a private property to go alongside his 17 Bugattis and his premium prismatic kitchen utensils.
Okay, I'm putting something to rest right now. Those kitchen utensils that you give me so much shit about were $20. That's it. They're just $20.
Mm-hmm.
The full set.
The rainbow utensils.
God, he's making such a look at his prismatic utensils. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I'm staying on fucking brand.
Your gamer fork.
My gamer
RGB utensils.
Oh, no.
RGB utensils, dude. Actually had to give those up when I moved.
No.
What? Can you not afford to get another set? Is that why there's 2 more games to supplement the income to replace the premium utensils?
God.
Fuck's sake, man.
Okay.
No.
No. He's having a good time. Good.
I am. I like
What?
Gallows in Gold quite a lot.
I'm a big fan.
Wonderful content, my lord. I hope you get the utensils of your dream. To eat takeaway in your Bugatti.
To eat takeaway in my
my-
Bugatti.
Yeah, you're not going to use no plastic fucking pauper fork.
Popper
Oh
fork.
my god.
The popper fork, dude.
You have like 4 different NPCs that their entire gimmick is at least you're not one of the poor.
That's true.
And
That's
that's
true.
really what you're like off stream. I mean,
That's right.
the community don't know it, but I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm in fact a piece of shit.
What?
My God.
It's okay, because now we have Teo.
We
have
have
Teo.
Teo.
And Dagda.
Not Dagda.
People instantly fell in love with Dagda, dude.
Yeah,
Dagda's design is very nice. I
Yeah,
like
Please protect
Dagda's...
Dagda. Right. It's open.
I had a really bad
The-
joke, but I'm not
The
gonna say.
art,
it.
the art for that whole session was just insanely amazing.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Okay.
Although the crazy carriage is terrible. And if any of you buy a carriage and yell crazy carriage every 4 seconds,
I remember
Like
when we
up and
got a
down.
carriage and then realized nobody can drive this. Nobody
And
has animal handling.
yeah, we had 2 kids with us, it was great.
2 fucking kids in a carriage.
You remember when they were abandoned?
Yeah, in
Remember when they were
Haikyuu,
traumatized?
They're fucking dead.
They're dead. They're dead.
100%.
Ultram killed them.
Consumed by the engine.
I hope
Ballroom
there's a
killed
mention.
them. Yes.
I don't even remember if they had names. To be honest.
Ask Claudio. Oh, wait.
That sounded infinitely more ominous than you intended it to be.
Yup.
He's gone.
Ask JJ. Oh wait. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, I had
Maybe
to
just like
reload. Give me
JJ
a
not
second.
actually name his
Right.
children.
God.
You there, boy. You there, girl. Give your father a hug.
Boy.
In the end, they will not even his kids.
he just kidnapped 2 children from Warnhill.
You imagine if he actually did that? That'd be crazy if that was like a reveal. Like,
Plot twist.
he just stole children? Like, that'd be crazy.
That would explain why they were so incredibly uncomfortable around them the entire time.
I mean, like, what good Mytheran believer wouldn't kidnap a few children? Like, hello?
That's true.
But the war's not going so great. They're taking what they can.
Okay.
Um,
And so
Right.
it is time for the party to meet in the Arcdruid's Chamber, which
Yeah.
is an awesome map that I can't wait to show off.
I'm glad they.
I gotta get everybody together.
Gathering party.
Do, 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 do.
We gathering party to venture forth. Oh my god.
God damn it. That broke. Great.
Oh, I realized I need to actually fucking write something. Haha, I can use this time.
What are you writing, little
The
boy?
reply to Marlo sending me the song.
Ah, yes.
Because it was just been so out of my brain. I want to do it before I get more information.
Are you trying to reply to the Marlow, man? Yes. Well, it's only 25 words, though. What could you say?
Okay.
Alright. I put it in our notes and I will DM it to Luke. Because I feel like this conversation is going to have a lot of info. So I want to give the reply before I get that.
A lot of stuff is about to happen.
Yes.
Oh no.
Like hitting level 8.
Okay, let's calm down.
Yes.
God, I hate this mouse. I hate this mouse. Please.
Let's call.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Didn't you want to order a new one?
I have to. I have to get a new one. Like, it is driving me crazy.
What, did the Damascus steel scroll wheel not work out for you?
Damn.
What do you mean? Okay.
Custom crafted
Yeah.
mouse, Damascus steel mouse.
My
Just get some
Damascus.
cheese.
Yeah, my Damascus steel mouse. Unfortunately, it was lacking in luminescence.
Mm-hmm. I heard every day you have to replace your mouse mat because it's made of A5 Wagyu. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I play on meat. That's what I do. I play on fucking meat. That's what I do.
I
bro.
play on meat.
Glad to say.
It's, you know,
Blinks audibly.
yeah, it is what it is. Play on the meat.
It's okay, Venom. When everybody.
Okay, loading you guys in.
I can't take much more. Oh god.
It's me.
I want to see my V-Bucks.
My V-Bucks.
Thanks, the Lord would
the fact
take me
that
already.
the fact that actually works for the
Verum.
like for Verum is upsetting. Hold on, I have to scroll in because this fucking mouse is broken. All right,
I wish the Lord would take me already.
okay, get there, there. All right, here we go. Load that in. Alright, so you cross the City of Glass. You approach the Great Tree. Upon seeing you, the obstinate administrator will simply gesture to one of the open gates. And you pass through the Great Tree to the administration area of the druids, trees and their structures. You get to the other end, and there you approach a large building, which is not really a building as so much as it is a set of enormous stones. As you pass through on the other side, you can feel the power of the wild, primal energy pulsing outwards. Each step feels heavier, the air feels older, and life verdant supreme. As you enter the hallowed chambers where the Archdruid does his work, you will see that autumn is in full throw. Leaves fall and blow within the wind. The vegetation begins to prepare for its dormancy, as winter will soon be upon you. Well, I will do this. Sorry, that was the wrong one.
God,
Don't do that
second.
to me. Don't run activate me like that.
just PTSD triggers. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Like, the first fucking 4 notes of Komochi Black and Tans.
Fane suddenly hears the boss battle. The fucking
Yes.
boss music.
This one.
Okay, here we go. Be sure to send me the setting that you sent to me directly so I can send it to Luke.
I've sent it his way, but I'll send it to you for the thing, and it's in our notes.
Alright, and
It's
load again.
everywhere.
Yes.
Shit.
Pause trap. Oh, that's a map. Sorry,
What?
I'm
the
zooming.
fuck?
Clipped a little.
I depend on Frosty's to tell me if this guy is dry.
It is the Archdruid. If he's not moist, then nothing is.
True.
Okay. Everyone loaded?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes.
And so, with each step forward, as autumn swirls around you, and adjust the camera, the party ascends the mossy stone steps till they stand before a hallowed-looking pool. The water is clean and radiant, and ahead of it, you see a great stone shining with light. You can also see 2 individuals that are currently conversing as you approach. It seems that they are reviewing something set upon this rock. And you will see these 2. The one upon the left, you will see is a dwarf. A dwarf with a prominent, elegant beard wrapped in a coat tail. And it seems he has a very sour and serious expression on his face. And standing next to him is an Aunt Vonti human. This guy.
That chills my bones.
That's a sick piece of art.
Nodders.
Then, they will notice your approach. The dwarf will step to the side, as if waiting for the conversation to be done, as the Archdruid approaches. Go on, my friends. You must be Fane.
That I am.
I am Archdruid Lecto. A pleasure. Solus speaks highly of you. I will tell you that his placation towards the council did not fall on deaf ears. I have called you here because what we are to discuss I cannot risk to be spread to the populace. There is danger in the secrets that you carry. First, we will determine just how much you know. Come forward.
Fane will nod slightly towards the dwarf.
The dwarf will nod back. Lecto will state, "This is Sir Emberdane, servant of Demon's Deep, servant of the Fane of War. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I believe that what you have to say, he will want to hear it. Please, present your findings."
Fane will take a deep breath. There's a great many things that we have learned. Messages, pieces, ancients. So I will stick for now with our excursion south. We set out to deal with the Watchful Knight, to snuff out the braziers they were building, and cease whatever horrid sickness they were spreading into our territory. In the course of this, we met one Ger Shadow.
Emberdane will widen his eyes slightly at that, but you will not be interrupted.
It seems that the Mytherian Church contacted Demon's Deep, for in their excursions into our land, they found construction, the likes that have not been seen in some time. Dwarven and elven architecture entwined. A curious piece of history that I don't believe is catalogued. At least he was unaware of it. Furthermore, it seemed that that construction site held a seal. At first, it seemed that the energies within were rupturing, causing the structure itself to be blown outwards. Ger showed us a catacomb beneath the stones. A catacomb wherein Fane will reach up and he will pluck the blue burial feather that was in there out of his hair, wherein icons like this were left. We surmised, with some deduction, that the corpses were likely Enfanti, or at least practicing their traditions. It took some time, as we were speaking, but I was trying to correlate the brazier that was alongside of us and the structure and the corpses. As my friend here, he will gesture to Frossus, divined that this was not a burial of a massacre or a crime being covered. They were willing in order to construct said seal that was mentioned. Gazing upon the blinding brazier, I followed the roots that it was drawing energy from, and could see that it was not sapping the seal as we once surmised, but had bypassed it and was drawing from a wellspring of whatever it was that was sealed. Ger, equipped with his alchemical reagents, concocted something and used it to test the air. It turned an acrid black, and he proclaimed demons. These braziers we had found were destroying souls, burning them out to fuel itself, and then imbuing the Mytherians nearby with aid capability, tenacity. Except those souls are being fed, demons might be the rancid pool from which they are drawing from. From there, we left Gur. He informed us that he would inform Demons Deep of this obvious breach of law and tradition. And I had asked him to send word here too, to inform the Druids of just how bad the actions of the church on our land was. Setting forth, we cleared a camp around an engine that Gur had informed us of, that seemed to be the focal point of the braziers. We cleared it out, and we're looking at the contraptions. I believe we still have some of the text transcribed. He'll look at Caspian. But the scriptures upon it seem to be Ont. He'll pause for... I think you did take rubbings of it, right?
He nods and sort of pulls out the partially transcribed and the rub notes of everything and just sort of hands them over to Fane.
He will step forward and put them down.
That's what I managed to get.
You'll see that Ember Dane begins to look at it. Lecto gives it an eye, but then turns his attention back to you, gesturing for you to continue.
Upon these constructions, we surmised a few things. One was that they were draining blood from apostates, in their terms, and extracting power from it, be it magical or otherwise. Though it seems, be it the native Envanti when this tool was constructed, or by the Church's machinations, there is something further. A severing of red threads. I am not familiar with fate, as it seems to be a domain governed by a foreign deity, but these devices severed the faith of those that were bound to it. They were like torture rack. Alongside that were chairs, a twin set of them, that when one sat upon it, they would be desiccated, drained, and the opposite sister chair would be infused with energy. But this tool directly draws upon Leylinic power, drinking from the earth itself. Finally, there was the centerpiece, a pillar, anointed in Mytherian scripts, that upon investigation we saw those transcriptions from. It had a reaction. It cracked, planted itself within the floor. A stone serpent coiled upwards and mounted atop of it, and the pale white light turned blue. In that same encampment, we found a myriad of notes about an experiment Iris and an altered version of the Mytherian holy text. My allies, being the exploratory type, started to look around and became separated, calling all to follow them down a well underneath these totems, within which we passed by a pool of water that had fish within. Fish glowing with mana that seemed to be the result of the Leyline power being drawn up and polluting the area. Moving onwards, we passed by an illusory barrier into an icy chamber with a blue tower with a pale white light atop it. We camped before setting out, speaking briefly to the guards and to its tenants. We managed to secure entry, though it was a tenuous affair. Inside was a skeleton, a undead of some variety, who acted as a librarian. He led us to the guardian of this tower, who was unconscious, trapped within a dream, supposedly after trying to speak to Illum, the great serpent. Caspian here, he will gesture, is a servant of a foreign deity named Woad, one of the two brothers that govern that realm. And by his will, we were allowed in to see an aberrant force attempting to feast upon the guardian of the Azure Tower. We fought it, tooth and nail, succeeding. The guardian spoke to us briefly before it seems Illum herself wanted to speak with us. At the end of that sentence, can I run an insight on the Archdruid?
Sure.
You said he's an enfant human, so I'm looking for any emotional reaction towards mentions of Illum.
Go ahead.
Funny.
His face is like stone. He is listening, but not a hint of emotion can be seen on it.
Mm-hmm. And so we entered her dream. A segment of that great realm afforded to her by the populace, by your people, and their worship. Roused from her slumber, she rewarded us for aiding her servant, and we spoke briefly, but of many things. Most pointed of which was the declaration of a cataclysm. A renewing of Corvanus in the ancient's image once all of them arise. But our questions seemed to tax her. And so we were requested to leave. We returned to the camp to see the Watchful Knight and his retinue attempt a ritual to cause a cave-in, an earthquake of sorts, to collapse all the land around and the cave systems underneath, where we presume the Azure Tower lies, though it is shrouded in illusions. We fought him tooth and nail. And when the Mytherian horns sounded for reinforcements, so too did the rebellion. And we met Wilhelm here. After which we defeated the knight, decapitated him, ransacked the camp, and we left William we impressed upon William the importance of carefully deconstructing those totems. And the Leyline sapping that was being done. He entrusted that the rebellion's arcanists could do so. And then we have travelled home. If we are to call the City of Glass, though.
At this point, the Archdruid will nod. You have done a great service to the West, and there is much for us to discuss. I have been informed that you have given us a gift in our archives. Do you have those notes with you?
I do. He will produce the Iris notes and the altered Mytherian text.
He will gesture towards the stone on which all this material is being gathered.
He will put it down.
You and your companions have been operating in an unorthodox method. Indeed, some might even say blind. But regardless of why you have been doing it, or whom is behind you, matters little to me. You've done too many fortuitous things for me to believe that you are an enemy. You have the same power that those that serve the green possess, so I shall deign to trust you. You have certainly earned it. Therefore, I shall reveal to you what it is that the Western Rebellion has been planning. Come. He'll gesture towards the stone. Everyone else can go over there as well if they want. Alright. As everyone gathers around the stone, the Archdruid will begin to explain. For many years, the Mytherians have beaten us back.
Yes.
This has been, most notably, because of their military might, but also something else. Their faith is augmented. We have long since tried to deign how that their faith is so much stronger than ours. Therefore, we have made the following discoveries. It would seem that there are certain points within the land in which the ley lines are contorted and constrained. My predecessors thought it was because we were denied access to our circles, but we have been led to believe that that may not yet be the case. Still, to save the ley lines, to save my people, and to save the Druids and the Western Rebellion is a multifaceted task. One that, in its complexity, there are too many failure points. What information that you have provided, however, is more of a boon than I think you know. That is, presuming, of course, you find this to be sufficient, Emberdane. Aye, that I do, Erenocht. As he looks up towards Fane when he says that. You've provided ample evidence that the Mytherians have indeed broken the trust the dwarvish people. I shall be taking this evidence directly to Demon's Deep. If you have already met with Gur, no doubt that he has also provided the information that he has discovered. With 2 different servants for different Thanes speaking, it should be sufficient to go towards the council for an official vote. There will of course be a few weeks of debate, most likely, but I am fairly confident that with this evidence we may yet dissolve our alliance with the Mytherians. And then the Archdruid will say, And my proposal? Indeed, Lecto. Your proposal will be brought forward and considered. I will do what I can to ensure that our new alliance is constructed with those of your people, and the Western Rebellion as a whole. Perhaps together we can beat back the Mytherians, lower their influence, and repair these circles that you speak of. The Archdruid will turn towards Fane and will say, "Your defeat of the Watchful Knight has proven that your capabilities are beyond that of the normal kin. And as such, I believe that you are in a specific position that may be exploited for the greater good of the rebellion. I've looked through our records and I noticed that you have not officially signed your name to our cause, so to speak. I offer no judgment, but I do sequester as to why."
Then we'll pause a long moment. When we arrived in the City of Glass, we came full of self-import. Visions that I later learned to be from Lorne, tasks from Gazinarok, and warnings about the Watchful Knight hung heavy upon our shoulders. Yet bringing these things forward, they were taken into consideration, not validated or justified. Understandably so. But at the time, it seemed pointless to ally with a group that did not heed the words that felt so important. Call it immaturity. I would understand, but we are different people now.
Very well. Then what do you say now to the proposal?
That entirely depends on your stance, according to a forbidden piece of information. And you, Archdruid, your answer towards the topic.
He will lean on his staff. Well, what topic?
The Isle of Mana, to the northwest. Possible site of the first grove of Corvinus.
Forbidden indeed. But I know of it, yes. Most of the council does. It is a place of unknowable danger, toxicity, and poison. The ground is rotted with a life force that we don't quite understand. It was made forbidden because those that we have sent to try and investigate it became infected, turned into horrific creatures that defied nature's designs. It is by this forbiddance and this obfuscation that even the Mytherians are unaware of it, we believe. All for the better. Last thing we would need is for them to weaponize it somehow against us.
Fane will nod. He will reach into a pouch. In the interest of expressing information before names are signed to loyalties, do you know anything of a Merlo of Ezekine?
I do not believe so, no.
When we were heading southward, we received a strange communication warning us of an ambush. Later, after that very fight, one of the Mytherians had these upon them. I will take out the mysterious letter, and I will take out the acorn and hold it in my hand.
The druid will reach out towards the acorn and will slowly turn it in his hand. What manner of seed is this? It is pulsing with the magic of a potency I have not yet seen before.
That, according to the letter, is necessary to restore the ley lines.
Did this letter explain how precisely it is to do that?
Fane will shake his head. In the days that passed, I received a sending spell from this same Merlot individual. It stated, Druid, it's Merlot. Hope you got acorn, useful for rotting Alice corpse in Mana Island, supposedly. We have Mazekeen, neutral meeting ground. Take Faygate.
That's one of your cities, is it not, Emberdane? Indeed, it is. Mazekeen translates to the city of White Falls. It was thought lost. And yet you say that this Marlowe has uncovered it?
Fane will nod. My communications with him have been sporadic.
Last I heard, the Shadestone clan tried to reclaim it. That is of great interest to the dwarven people. If Mazekeen has been recovered, we should send word. The Archdruid will then look upon Fane and will say, "Did you have more to say?"
I don't believe so. This is all of the upfront information. Though this Merlot individual has imparted upon us a method of communicating with them, and I believe the sending spell can do so. They are urging for using Faygates, but I am slow to trust a stranger in my mind. If they hold a city, a delegation from the City of Glass would do just as well.
Indeed. I shall arrange for it. We will see how trustworthy this Marlowe of Ezekine is. Putting it down prophetic voices for a moment from our minds. You mentioned the Isle of Mana. Why, precisely? Such knowledge is forbidden. I will not ask as to how you acquired it. But what relevancy do you believe it has?
If it is the site of the first grove, which is how we stumbled upon its supposed existence in the first place, being that we are the adventurers who took on the task to slay the chimera that was rampaging through the forests, it had a brand signifying that very same grove. He will pull out the copy of that brand. I place it on the table. To inquire more about where such a beast could come from, we stumbled upon ramblings, incoherent sentiments. But they all correlated to a sickness, shall we call it. If Corvanus is a body, it is a gangrenous wound. It is likely that that is the source of the Leyline disturbances that this land suffers. a misseeding. We do not even have record in our own archives of the first seeding of our land. The land the circles should take care of. Only this, the island of monstrosities and sickness.
There is a reason for that. Since you've already delved into forbidden knowledge, then I suppose there's no reason to stop. The records are not here because they were lost. Come, I will show you. Does the party follow the Archdruid?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Simon doesn't.
Oh, okay. I don't believe it. Okay. Why is Frost going so far ahead? Yeah!
I don't know. I'm not touching anything. Not the light process.
Frost is super excited.
The Archdruid will lead you to a large stone in the center of his grove. And there, he will lift his hands and the stone will begin to move. You will see that upon the stone are the etchings in Druidic of each of his predecessors, their reports, and a brief history of their service. He will state, "This stone contains our lineage, contains the instructions of our Druidic tenets, and also the seeding of our grove. I will show you what the problem is." As he turns the stone, you will see that there is a section where the stone begins its transcription that is missing. Instead of there being words etched on the stone, there is one singular slash through it, and you can see the slightest tinge of violet along the scar.
Can I pick up any scent that is similar to the stranger?
Perception check, give me a sniff.
With advantage? Or?
Yeah, give a little sniff.
And I'll select to run an Arcana when she's done.
Sure.
Violet, as in reminiscent of the entity in the...
It's a reminder. Mm-hmm.
The reminder.
Listen, I've been a little slow on some of the information purposely. That's only a 10. God bless. I don't want to know. But Fane does not know that.
Ah, thank God.
Mazekeen,
I'm awash in ignorance.
do you want inspiration, Cyber?
I can get an Arcana.
For this? No.
Okay.
Is it Arcadum? Is it a slash directly correlated to the same part
Yes.
in the frame?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's a slash, or is it not?
Oh, they are directly correlated to the reminder
Yeah.
storyline.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't hear him say stretch either, so I got confused.
Look down at
Thank
your
you.
text. Do you see how it's embolded?
Yeah, so like,
Oh, sorry, I didn't have the script open.
My script was on the wrong page, Arcadum.
No, I'm sorry, I was on the wrong page.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait,
But yes. Yes, there it is, Rebels, and the druid will explain. All the beginnings of our history have been removed. This scar has been here since the time of my predecessors. We have never been able to divulge its purpose or origin, and every attempt to do so has left each predecessor that has attempted in a fugue state, their mind shattered, and their service ended.
Fane,
Hmm.
that light,
He'll nod in recognition.
the same as within Dream the first time. All of you mistaken step there.
A strange light indeed. Lecto. That light correlates to an earlier event that we had. An event within the dream itself.
Truly. Explain.
We misstepped, and some of us ended up there unintentionally. Caspian here, as I had mentioned before, is a cleric and servant of one of the Dream Brothers, and it was through his will that Caspian was able to intercede and protect us. Nightmares assailed us, which you would expect to find.
That was a simple trial by the Lord, but whatever came next was not his intention.
It was a creature shrouded in light like that. His presence defied comprehension in many facets. His visage not solid in my mind, but the color is unmistakable. Caspian managed to hold it back, but barely. And it led to the shattering of his eye.
Gods. It was a brief confrontation. The more we knew about it, the more terrifying it was. And then it was gone after a brief clash of wills.
The druid will nod. His face etched a little in fear, the first real emotion he's shown. And you believe this correlates to the history upon the stone?
It feels similar, but I have no idea of any direct correlation.
But how would they be connected?
We sought knowledge on the purpose of this creature back there. And though the encounter itself is quite a blur and intense, it definitely possessed power. How do I put this? Suppose power over memory would be
I see.
apt.
He will then turn the stone back to the present day. He will turn to you and say, "You have given me much to think on. I'll need to speak with the council, convince the circles of what is transpiring. In the meantime, I think that perhaps it is best for you to remain close by. Stay within the grove. I will urge my fellow druids to act. Use my rank if I must. I will convince the circles of what you have brought forward. We shall deliberate on our next course of action, and action shall be taken. Emberdane, I presume you will return to your people to inform them what has happened." He will nod. "Aye, Archdruid, I intend fully to return. Perhaps I'll see Gur." The Archdruid will then turn towards the rest of you and say, "You've done more for the rebellion than I think you'll ever know. Your victory over the Watchful Knight is being spread through the city. People will know of you. People will look to you. You may not be official members of the rebellion, and perhaps you do not wish to be. But you are known. And that, I believe, is something that you don't truly have any control over. Think on the wisdom of where you sign your name, of to which cause that you choose. I shall speak with the council, convince them. We shall decide our next move. In either case, the City of Glass thanks you for your service.
Thank you for seeing us and listening to this information with an open mind. It is quite a lot.
Well then. Enough dawdling. There's work to be done. The druid will clap his hands together and will descend from the steps. And we are at time, so that's where I'll call it right there.
Gotcha. And he wanted us to wait in the grove until he got an answer.
Yeah. Because he intends to get an answer soon.
Yeah, he's beelining. That's fine.
Alrighty. And that
Good
is
session.
where I will call the session, guys. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wowzers. Things are
Galore.
coming along. Beep, 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 beep. Skibbity, bibbity, skibbity, bobbity, skibbity, dibbity, toilet.
I yapped so much. Yeah, damn.
Yep.
You did.
I hope that information was like cohesive.
Yeah, you did good.
'Cause my brain is
Yep.
good. I was trying to piecemeal out some of the more sporadic bits, like Gruel's fucking cryptic "enemies ahead, take cover," whatever the fuck he said to me.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of
Communications.
a lot of information to drop on this druid, man.
Yeah.
All right, we got some fan art. Wow, that's a lot of words.
Too
Too bad I'm not reading
Yeah.
them.
Wilhelm giving his backstory.
You get up to the crowd, Jesus. Oh, of course I don't. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Ah!
Man.
the VR Skyrim kill.
Yep.
Potent.
Arcadum
Lord,
almost every
no.
session lately. Winter is coming. Well,
But it is.
that's because it is. It's literally the next season of Game of
Yep.
Thrones.
The end of autumn.
No.
Oh,
no.
no. So when are the dragons rolling?
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting the session. Supporting the channel, excuse me. I will see you guys in 2 hours, count them, 2 hours, for Gates and Guardians. See you then. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye bye.